What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mxgp 2021 with me, James. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. We're back with a quick video. This one's just going to be about getting as much credits and as much experience points as you can. We all know it's pretty hard to gain experience and money in this game, and even when you do get credits, everything costs an absolute bomb. So it's pretty difficult. There is a credits multiplier DLC that you can buy. I think it's like £3.99 English pounds, but I have no idea how much it is in other countries. But it's ridiculous, really, that that's even a thing, that you even have to buy that to double your credits and make it easier. But yeah, it's difficult. It's very difficult. If you just play career mode, it takes a very long time. So what I've been doing is mainly doing a load of quick mode stuff, just some races. You can see in the top right there, I'm now at level 41. If we jump into that, 8 hours gaming time, and I've made 68,000 credits. I'm sure people have done way more than that, and this isn't all I've been doing. I've obviously been filming the career mode as well. I'm sure it's much quicker. You can probably make a lot more credits, a lot more experience points, bump your levels up much quicker in a shorter amount of time. But yeah, it's just a few little tips I've found good. Not necessarily the best way of doing it. If you've got any better suggestions, obviously comment down below. I'm sure there's some other people out there that might have better ideas. But all I've been doing, jump into quick modes in here, jump into Grand Prix. And then for today, we'll just use Dougie Decker here, our guy from our career mode, and we'll stick on our Honda Asomotor, whatever the blowing team name is. But yeah, best thing to do, if you jump into tracks, if you go to the download section or the online section, straight away you can see there's already some credit XP boost ones, fast credits. There's loads of these little tracks basically that people have made that you can see they're just like a loop. So you shoot off the start gate, do a couple loops, and then it's the end of the race. Obviously you have to do we'll come into this in a minute, you've got to do the full race. I think the shortest race you can do is quick, which is 3 minutes. But yeah, so I've been just doing a few of these. There's loads of other people's tracks in here as well that are quite short, so you can just use some of those if you prefer. But if you just want to blast through it real quick, it's best to use one of these short tracks. I've favorited this one, Credit. It's called Credit. It's by JB-Tacos47 from Italy, or it's in Italy. I don't know if is he from Italy or her from Italy, or is the track in Italy? I don't know. But I've been using this one. It's not the shortest. There's probably some shorter ones, but I've just kind of, I don't know. It's got a nice little flow to it. It's literally one jump over the start finish, and then two left-handers. Sorry. So yeah, we'll jump into that one. And then for race options, it's set to full weekend. So you can obviously change your weather and stuff. I don't believe that makes any difference to the experience you get, so I've been keeping it unclear. Race sessions. So this obviously you can change loads of stuff. You can just do the race. You can do double race. You can do qualifying on one race, qualifying in 2 races. Full weekend. So I've been doing full weekend just so you're in there and you just do everything and you get more experience. So we'll go over this a bit more in a minute. But when you if you do qualifying, you can literally end the session straight away, and I think you get about 20,000 experience points. You don't get any money, but just for doing nothing, just for ending the session early, you get experience points for it. So it's good to have qualifying in there. In full weekend, you also get the qualifying race, and again that's a full race, so this takes longer, but again you get loads of experience points just for doing, I think it's another 20,000 just for the timed qualifying, the qualifying race, sorry. And then obviously you got the two actual races themselves, which again you get a load of experience points for and you get money for. So probably the best way to do it, that's what I find anyway. Race length, the shortest you can do is quick, unless someone's found some magic way of making it even shorter. So at the very minimum you've got to do 3 minutes, which is obviously, this is still going to take a long time. It's still a grind, you know what I mean? It's still a credit grind. It's still experience points grind. But if you say it's quick, you've only got to do 3 minutes plus 2 laps. And obviously this track's really short. It's like 12-second a lap. So it's pretty quick. AI difficulty, I'm going to leave it on realistic. Again, I don't know if it makes any difference. I think you get possibly more credits, do you, for higher difficulty? I don't actually know. I haven't checked that. But stick on realistic, especially if you're doing this track. The AI are shocking at the custom tracks most of the time. We'll leave everything else the same. Turn rewind off though, and don't use it. You can leave it on, but just don't use it, because you do get extra points for having rewind off as well. Don't know about transmission. Again, I'm a semi-automatic player. I can't get to grips with manual still, so leaving it on semi-automatic. I don't believe it matters, but correct me in the comments if it does. If you get more points for a manual transmission, then go for it if you feel like it. Yeah, that's it pretty much. So without further ado, let's jump into a race, I guess. I think that's everything we need to change. We're going to stick with Dougie. We're only on a 250 4-stroke, so we're not going to be, if you want to do it on a 450, do it on whatever bike you want. But we'll just go with this one because he's our career man. So let's get into the race. Okay, so as I said, we're doing a full weekend. So we're currently in qualifying. If you go into sessions, you can see we're in time qualifying, then qualifying race, then race 1, race 2. So you literally don't have to do a single lap in qualifying and you'll get experience for it. I don't know, again, I haven't actually tested it, so maybe if you do a couple laps you get more. I don't think you do, but again, correct me if I'm wrong. You literally just come down to end session, hold X, hold whatever, end session. We're obviously dead last. It doesn't really matter around this custom track. Boom, 20,000 experience points just for not using rewind. So straight off the bat, that's why you need to have rewind turned off, or don't use it obviously. But straight away, 20,000 experience points, easy. I haven't even done anything yet. So again, this is just a full race effectively. So it's going to be a 3 minutes plus 2 laps. Again, you just get experience points at the end of it. We'll jump into it. I'll do this with you for a bit. We're obviously dead last. We're going to pick this gate here, which actually works out better on this track. You want the inside gate. You don't need to worry about the cutscene. Revs are up. Wait for the gate drop. You obviously want to try and do your best to get the whole shot. Well, saying that on this track, I don't remember there being a whole shot. Actually, saying that, I don't think you get any bonuses for the whole shot on this one in particular. But you literally dive over this, get around to the left, tear on up here, and then around this left as well, and you're back onto the main straight. So obviously you've got to do 3 minutes. So it still, it still takes a little bit of time. You can cut around the inside of this berm there as well, that little inside bit there, and you don't cut the course. You can do it up here as well, so you can just dive around the inside here, make it even quicker, come to the inside, roll around there. If you do go a little bit too far in, you will get a course cut and you will get put back onto the track as normal. You can get away with it pretty bad, to be fair. So little tip there, makes it a little bit quicker for the last 2 laps. Obviously doesn't really make much difference for the 3 minutes, but and that's pretty much it. I mean, I won't spend the entire video just driving around in circles on this track. Obviously it does get boring. As I said, make it interesting for yourselves, cut in there. You can just absolutely destroy the AI on this track. They are very, very slow. That's pretty much it. I mean, we might as well do this full time qualifying race while we're here. But yeah, just use it to hone your skills. I mean, it's not particularly challenging. There's obviously no whoops, no nothing. There's one jump over the start finish line, and all you're doing is going left pretty much. So well, I don't know, maybe if you're practicing manual transmission, look, we're going to cut it there and get put back on the track. But it doesn't really matter. As I said, they're probably miles behind me already, but we've only done like 2 laps, 3 laps, and they're already not showing up on the timer screen. So yeah, pretty easy. As he drops it, alright, clearly need more practice, but yeah, I mean, it literally is the quickest way to do it. You can obviously do one of the official tracks, one of your favourite track, whatever that might be, and it doesn't take much longer. The main bit you're saving time on is the plus 2 laps after the time's gone down, which we're getting there. We only got 49 seconds left, but obviously those last 2 laps on a official track, are going to take you 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, depending on how long the track is. Whereas this takes what we've done so far, 12.8 seconds. So that's what you save all your time effectively. So we're going to jump over here. We're probably going to have to do a few more laps actually. You could just sit, I guess, at the finish line if you've got a big enough gap. I've got no idea. Are we 1 lap ahead of everybody already? We lapped everybody? I'm not sure. Yeah, so you could do your favourite track if you really want to, but obviously that's the bit that takes more time, as those last 2 laps. Whereas last 2 laps on this are going to be very quick indeed. We are going to annoyingly get to the flag. See, now I could just sit here if I want to for 6 seconds. I won't do it because I've got no idea how far ahead we are. But yeah, that's why I like this track. It's just got a nice flow to it. You can dive down the inside of these little corners as well, make it interesting. Makes it easy to get past the AI as well. But yeah, so here we go. Last 2 laps. Sneak down here, use it as like a little berm. Sneak down this one. A little bit too fast into there. Messed that up a bit. But onto the final lap we go already. Again, we'll dive down there. I think I did a 12.6 or 12.5, sorry, was the quickest I did on my own around this track. So if you do have a go at this track, let me know your fastest times. I made 12.8 right here. But yeah, 12.5 was the quickest I've done. So see if you could beat me. Put it in the comments. And there you go, that's the qualifying race done. We obviously won that by absolute miles. So that gets you 30,000 experience points, plus another 20,000 for the no rewind. So there you go, 50,000 just for doing that. What was that, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes at tops? Not even that, 3.5 minutes. Not very much time at all. Cool. And then once you've done that, you also jump into the race. So we've got 2 races to do. you can do just single races if you want. It doesn't really make any difference. But whilst you're already at the venue, at the, you know, say going through all the menus millions and millions of times, you might as well just do a full weekend, and it's just quicker. You're already there. You already got 2 races lined up, 3 if you include the qualifying race, 3 experience points just for not even attempting qualifying. So that's why I've been doing it like this. As I said, let me know if you guys have got any better tips in the comments. But yeah, then you just do race 1 and race 2. I'm going to jump to this inside gate again, even though we got pick of all of them. And we'll blast through this again, I guess. I won't bore you with it. I'll finish these 2 races off. Let's do a lap. Let's do a couple laps of this first race, just see what happens. See if anything exciting happens. It probably won't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll do these two races. I'll smash through these. Again, as I said, it's like, what, not even 4 minutes of your life. So overall, if you add it all together, you're probably looking at like 10 minutes to do the full race weekend on a track like this. So, I mean, it's still a grind. It's still a grind. It still takes a very long time, really, and you still don't really get a lot out of it. Obviously, we'll see how much money we get at the end of this. I'll show you the end when we after we've done both these races, obviously. But you don't get a lot of credits. You do get a lot of experience points though, which is good for opening teams up and stuff in career mode. Oh, I've messed up a little corner up there, a little shortcut. Yeah, it's good for opening up career mode, getting all the teams, getting all the sponsors and stuff quite quickly. If any of you have been following the channel, we're only on like, I don't know when you'll be seeing this, probably after episode 2 or 3 maybe. We started career mode on a higher level team. We didn't start with the bottom level teams because I was already level 20, and obviously now I'm level 30. When we undoubtedly get the contract change halfway through the season, which is part of the game, you know, you get to change teams halfway through most of the time, we'll be able to jump on one of the top teams in MX2. So it just opens it all up basically, and obviously with that we have been making more money, so eventually we can start our own team, upgrade our bike and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. It does get a bit boring obviously, so as I said, if you want to do your favourite tracks as well, then do that as well, but it's definitely the quickest way to make money. Or just play career mode as normal and start at the bottom and work your way up. Some people like doing that obviously. It does make the game last longer doing it that way. Obviously if you do this kind of grinding stuff, you're going to have everything unlocked pretty quickly, which means career mode you're going to be able to jump on the top teams, top sponsors and all that sort of stuff, and you're not going to have as much longevity out of the game, I guess. You're going to be at the top pretty much straight away, which I think is why Milestone do it, effectively. It kind of makes the game longer. Oh, look, we cut the track that time, so you got to be careful with that little corner. Yeah, I think that's why they do it, basically. But it is annoying. It's just annoying, like, because everything costs so much money. Like, a helmet's like 5 grand on some of them. Maybe not quite 5 grand, but it is expensive. And the bikes are like 24 grand for the 450s. It's mad. So, yeah, probably the quickest way I find to get experience, definitely. You do get credits, but you get a lot of experience doing this. Yeah, let's do it this way. So we might as well finish off this race together, and then I'll do the second one, and then we'll see how much money and stuff we get. Should we have a bit of first-person camera? See how much I messed this up in first person now. Then already messed up our little shortcut. This game does look good in first person, you have to admit. I know a lot of people hate on this game quite a bit, but it's difficult to get hang of though, mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely takes a minute. I feel like it's more forgiving though. You don't crash as much in first person mode. You definitely get a bit of leeway, like, because you obviously can't see the back of the bike and what it's doing. Like right now, like I've just torn right now, and there we go. I know, got 1 more lap. Oh no, 2 more laps. What am I talking about? I'm looking at the wrong blooming thing. I thought we'd already finished. I need 12.9 on this race. Should be doing better than that. Let's go tearing over the top of these lot. Onto the final lap we go. Can we sneak on the inside here? Certainly can. I'm gonna sneak over this little bump again right there. Nicely done. Definitely slower in first person. Definitely slower in first person. But there we go. Cool. We both took the win there. So what I'll do race 2, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how many credits we get, how much experience points, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Cool. Right, there we go. So I finished race 2. We obviously want to take the win on that one. Obviously the key to this is you do want to win, because obviously the if you win you get more experience points and all that sort of stuff. Took the overall 50 points. Gonna get a nice little, there we are, there. Loving Life 33 on our Honda. Stunning. Skip ahead. And there we go. So we get 60,000 experience points just for those 2 races. Plus the, what was that, 40,000 for no rewind. There is no whole shot on this, which is weird. I swear most of the custom tracks do have whole shots. So maybe it's just this one. we only got 3,500 credits, so it's still, as I said, it's still a grind. Like, you only get credits for, and that's just for a new level. You don't get credits for winning a race. I'm pretty sure that only happens in career mode. So again, it's tough. It's a tough one. You basically, this is more of a experience points grind, I guess, and you get credits out of it off the back of that. But you can see we've gone up a level effectively just from 10 minutes work. So we're already up to level 32, nearly level 33, not very far off at all. So yeah, absolutely fine for it. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, there you go. That's one of the easiest ways I've found to at least level up in the game. Obviously, you get credits with that. You can also, if you jump into quick mode, you can do time attack. So if we jump in here, so you get more experience depending on how many laps you do. Again, you probably could just tear around. I wonder actually if this is even quicker than doing the races, actually thinking about it. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to figure it out myself. So we'll use the same track, same rider and everything, same race options, I assume. Let's just double check. Clear, off, semi-automatic, right away, go to manual. Yeah, cool. Do some time attacks. Cool, so right on the track, we're in time attack mode. I was going to say anyway, so you can do time attacks, and the more laps you do, the more experience points you get. And I was going to show that on an official track, but I just had literally, just suddenly thought, I wonder if you just do a load of laps of time attack, does that is that even quicker than doing the full race weekend like I was doing just now? Because if it was, then I've obviously completely wasted your time in the first half of this video and find something better. But you know, we live and learn, we'll find out in a minute. I'll do a couple laps. I'll do like, I don't know, what should we do, like 5 laps? Again, it's like a 12-second-ish a lap. We're not really getting down to that time yet. We're in the 13s for some reason. What am I doing differently compared to just now? Cutting the tracks, this one's going to be invalid anyway. Don't know if that counts towards our total still. We'll keep going, We'll just do 5. Won't bore you guys too much with the same loop of this track. No, I'm sucking, man. I was doing a 12.5. Why are we up in the 13s? Got no AI to chase down. Still on the 13s. Alright, last one. Oh, slow into there. Slow out of there as well. Probably going to be a 13 as well. There we go, 12.7. Alright, so we've done 6 laps. Let's just see what happens. So if you do that, and then you want to just end the session, just go back to main menu. There we go, 6 laps. 30,000 experience points, new level. Tell you what, ignore everything I just said. Just do that. Just do time attack laps. That's ridiculous. Why have I not thought about doing that before? Maybe, is that what everyone else has been doing? You're probably going to be laughing in the comments. All right, I'll change my idea. Just do time attacks around one of these short tracks. Look at that. Absolutely smashing the levels. 30,000 experience points just for 5-6 laps of work. That's ridiculous. Like 5,000 experience points a lap, basically. Yeah, that's much quicker. Do that instead. And we obviously got some credits as well because we leveled up. But there we go. Look at that. What a plonker. I had a brainwave mid video recording. All right, so it's up to you. You can do it either way. To be fair, time attack is probably the way to go. That seems a million times quicker to get experience. And then quickly, just to end that, if we jump into career mode, we're obviously halfway through our career. We're going into race 5, I believe. Yeah, we're going to lock it next. But what I mean is, so by the time you get to level 30, you've unlocked all these teams. So we started on this one here because we were level 20. So you unlock the first place reward 1,500. You unlock those at level 20. Then after, you need to be level 30. So we've now unlocked all these ones. Monster Energy, Yamaha, Rockstar, Husqvarna, all the big boys, Red Bull KTM. So when we next get our contract offer, we can jump aboard one of the big boys. And if you're just starting out your career, you could do the same thing. So we should have all the top sponsors now as well. Yeah, we've got Recluse, we've got GoPro, Vertex, Hinton Clutches. Yeah, so we've got basically everything, effectively. Which is pretty cool. And that's probably the easiest way to do it. Clearly, time attack is the way to go. So ignore the first half of the video and do some time attacks. Hope that gives somebody some help. I obviously learned something as I was recording. Let me know in the comments if you guys have got any better ideas, better ways that you've been making money, making experience points. Let me know in the comments, it'd be much appreciated. Give it a thumbs up if this helped you in any way. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time for some more Mxgp 21. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.